Oh my goodness, some people have been waiting for this moment for years. And now we're finally going to do something with it, or at least we're gonna try. So it's gonna be a little tricky, but we'll see if we can do it. Oh no! Good morning, y'all. Jim here, and you're watching the Green Dream Project. Now, if you're new here, my wife and I are building our own earthbag home off-grid here in the Arizona desert. Now, if you caught the last video, you know that we just fired up our rocket mass heater and it works beautifully. It works both to heat and cool the dome, which is gonna be nice because the upcoming months, things are going to get hot around here. So that rocket mass heater will be a very nice addition to the home for sure. Now, I'm continuously working on the inside walls. We need to get those covered up ASAP, but I'm gonna be working on a couple of side projects. One, I wanna get electricity run on the outside of the dome. Second, I wanna help just build a owl box that will go on the top of our dome. We know that we have owls here, and Jess wants to keep them close by. She wants to give them a nice little home, keep them around as sort of like pest control, keep the rodent population in check. So I'm definitely gonna be busy. I gotta get to work. Meanwhile, Jess really wants to get cracking on the infiltration basin. She's gonna be setting up a self-watering Oya pot system. She's already got the barrel and the gabion in place. She's gonna be setting up the pots. It's very exciting. I can't wait to see what she does with it. Now, what's the plan? Where do you go from here?
I was gonna cut up the tubing and put it in the pots.
Oh, okay. So you lay out your pots, you put the tubing through there, and then you bury it all?
Yeah.
Jess is the coolest cat around. Hanging in the shade. UV's cheering you on from the shade. So it's not really like a drip irrigation into the pots?
It just fills the pots. When we lived in the city, I tried something similar, but I did do the drip emitters that I put in the tap, in the holes there. And it worked, but I figured, like, why not just fill up the pots? And that's faster.
Yeah. You're still gonna have to like seal up the top somehow though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I should have filled them all before it starts overflowing, right?
Yeah, and when it starts overflowing, then I just turn off the valve. And that way, like, if I wanted to, I could still, like, fill it by hand.
Smart. Are you going to be caulking those?
I was wondering if maybe I don't have to. They're pretty tight.
They look pretty tight. You can always try it, see how it works, and then caulk it up later.
We've been seeing barn owls around here for a while, and just walking around the dome, you can tell they'll be roosting kind of in the eaves or something. And you see those owl pellets everywhere. So I'd like to give them an opportunity to maybe nest on our dome, and maybe that will help with the rodent population on our property. I mean, I know Uvia likes to catch rats during the day, but you know, something that can catch a lot of mice at night would be nice.
Good morning, y'all. Well, I am almost done with the owl box. I just have a couple more pieces to put on and we are good to go. So the front of the box is probably going to have like the most things I got to do to it. I got to put a hole, I got to put an entrance hole for the owls, and eventually I have to make some like footings for the owls to grab onto, and then I'll just toss on the top. But we're really close, very cool. Okay, so here's where I'm putting the hole, the entrance for the owls. It has to be on the opposite side of where the venting side is. I'll show you where that is. But also it's got to be, the center of the hole has to be about 13 inches from the side, 2 inches from the top, and 13 inches from the bottom. And the hole should be about 5.5 to 6 inches. Uh-oh, Uvia's in her dome spot. She likes it back there. So you've been hard at work on the basins for a while now, right?
Yes.
Now, I see you're inside here. Any particular reason for the change of pace?
Taking a little break from that work to do this work because it's nice and cool in here.
It is nice and cool in here.
It's hot today.
Yeah. So it's nice to be able to kind of like jump back and forth, work on the basin, work on the top of the dome, work on the inside of the dome.
Yep. It's all got to get done.
You don't mind Uvia and here partnering up with you, do you?
No, it's fine.
Looks like she could beat the heat as well.
Yeah, she seems happy to come in here.
It's the best place to be during the hot temperatures. What is the temperature outside, by the way?
I think it's close to 90.
Close to 90 out there, 70 inside here. Not too bad, not too shabby. Shabby, that was the guy that did Wasn't Me, right? She almost caught me red-handed. Doing stuff on the bathroom floor. Wasn't me. Shabby.
that the knockoff version?
I see you've turned the corner on this project. Is this going to be tricky? Are you going to... You started adding dirt here, but are you going to have to like dig out dirt down here?
I'm actually adding some here.
Oh.
You can probably tell from further back, but you know, I added a bunch over at the highest point and it's sloping down. Then I had to dig down into the ground over here. Now I'm going around. This is kind of hugging the berm, so I'm kind of both digging a little bit and adding some dirt around the pots. So I'm gonna come around this way and then back around one more time around kind of near the center of the basin.
I feel kind of guilty.
Why?
Because you're doing all this digging in the hot sun and I'm just putting together a box in the shade.
Oh, that's okay.
I got the good job. All right, y'all, I caught her. Okay, she's running around, she's everywhere. I had to trip her, knock her over in order to get her to slow down. I'm like,
hog tie me.
It's tough keeping this lady still. We're gonna show her the progress on the owl box. It needs her stamp of approval and it needs her go ahead so I can move further. So let's see what she has to say. Oh, after you, ma'am. There's the front of it. It's on the ground.
Right. Wow, that looks like a box.
Let's put that up there.
Okay. Yes.
So, do you see what's going on?
I do.
Okay, what do we got here?
So we got our box. Looks like you have some wood framing it. That looks good.
Okay, what's this?
This will be the entrance.
What are these lines here?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah, I already got them pre-marked. I just need to get a tool to make the indentations.
Yeah.
See? Yeah.
So these will be kind of grooves that will score into the side.
Groovy.
That'll be kind of footholds for the owls to get in.
Now, the people watching probably won't. They probably won't be able to make this distinction right on camera. But this side is 1 inch shorter than that side. Is that a mistake?
That is the correct configuration. And once the top goes on, there's going to be a little gap on that side, and that's going to be for airflow, kind of a vent gap.
Now, let me tell you, the reason why the hole is on this side right here is because I put the vent over here. And I don't know if you know, but the entrance has to be on the opposite side of the box as the vent.
I didn't realize that.
Yes, neither did I. But good thing I read the instructions.
That is good.
I was thinking about putting the hinges here so that this flips out this way.
I might want to put like a cob sort of roof over it. So, and there might be a slight overhang of that, and I want to make sure that nothing like gets in the way of opening it up.
So it might be better that it folds down. Okay, well, as you wish, my lady. Camera kiss.
Right.
All right, so just gave me the go-ahead to finish up the owl box. Basically, that owl box is going to get attached up to those boards up there. So I want to take some measurements and see exactly how I want to fit the owl box up there, see if it'll fit between those two 2x4s, and that way I can get a good idea of the next step I have to take. It's too small to go in between these boards, that's for sure. But it could either go on top or underneath and get attached to the 2x4s that way. So we could do like you were saying and put the box on top of here and fasten it down, or I could take this off, we could put it underneath. One of those two options. All right, so we got a little bit of a problem. Not a problem, but something I need to fix. If we're gonna be heading up and down, working on the roof again, if I'm gonna be getting that owl box up there, then we need to take care of this. Some of those boards up there have been, they did survive the last monsoon rains, but they're not looking so good. They're kind of curling up a bit. So I'm gonna remove those boards, get another couple of boards up there, and then I'm gonna move the owl box up to the top. I'm up on top of the eaves, and I'm hoping the GoPro doesn't go flying off of here. But I'm gonna take this board off, and I wanna put a couple of boards for the top of the box underneath here. Ugh. Has this been a challenge for you? Savoring every little bug as you go along? What was that, a wolf spider? I'll be honest, when I came out here, I wasn't expecting you to be hoeing out here. Every time you use that, huh? So we had a pretty hot day yesterday. How's it feeling today?
It's really nice. Some nice clouds and breeze. It's a lot cooler.
Probably even cooler now that I'm out here, huh? She's keeping you company. Last pot in?
That's pot.
You sure you don't want to get a couple more in? Looks beautiful. Your work looks pretty good too. All right, y'all. Oh my goodness. Some people have been waiting for this moment for years. So many of you will have spotted that geodesic dome in the background of our videos for the longest time. And now we're finally going to do something with it, or at least we're gonna try. Jess, how do you feel about trying to utilize that geodesic dome? That was your idea.
Yeah. I hope it works.
I hope it works. We're gonna attempt to move it, just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can move it if we try, just the two of us. So we finally got to do something with the geodesic dome. Very cool idea on her part, like we just had it, and it just happens to be a pretty close size. It's not perfect around the basin, but pretty close. And that'll be a nice way to sort of like protect what you're doing there.
Yeah. At least while things are getting established, I have to plant some things in there. The tree's still small, so hopefully that'll help protect everything
Yeah, I mean, how many comments over the years have we gotten about the geodesic dome and what are you going to do with it? When are you going to do something with it? And hey, we finally did. There was a nice little use for it and it was there. So more to come on that. I need to get supplies for that and the bird box. Uh-oh. Oh no. Off. What's this? I'm gonna get you. Okay, so we got a little help this morning. It's not so much the weight. It's a little bit the weight, but it's still kind of bendy. So it's gonna be a little tricky, but we'll see if we can do it. Okay, ready? Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh no. Well, we got it. You were in here because it's a bit windier today?
Yeah, plus I don't know what to do with the other projects that are in process.
Yeah, I
We
think
need more materials.
I think we need more material for everything we're working on, but we always have dirt. So no shortage of dirt or dirt work. Hey, sitting down on the bench. I actually laid down on the bench the other day, and it is not comfortable. It's like laying or sitting on jaggedy rock. A couple of cool projects in the works. So I got to get some supplies to sort of shore up the dome and for the owl box. But that's, yeah, very cool, very natural way. Build up a little box and then you got like a natural rodent deterrent. Help keep those rodent populations in check. So very cool. I'm excited that the dome, the geodesic dome, is put into play. But you know, even though I need to head out to pick up some supplies soon to complete a couple of these projects, you know, there's always something to do. We never run out of dirt. That's the one thing. We always got plenty of dirt. And Jess wants me to complete the, I do have to complete the back part of the bench.
Yep, and then I can finish off the rest of it.
Oh, is that what you're waiting for?
Yes.
Oops. Give us a thumbs up for the geodesic dome being in play. We got the big dome and we got the little dome. Then we got the thunder dome. That'll come into play after the collapse of society. All right, y'all. So we'll catch you on the next video. Bye. We gotta make sure not to wake Yuvia up. Yuvia says, "I don't care what you do. Just let me be. I'm sleeping."